Hey, hey, hey. Don't play with me. What you trying to say to me? You know you can't play with me. I'm too nice with it. I'm too cold with it. They call me Loft Ice with it. Too nice with the bars, too fast. You're in the past. Don't play with me. I'm too nasty. You know you can't pass me. I don't know what I'm saying right now. I don't like freestyling, but the fans like, wow. I'm gonna keep going because I'm gonna messed up. I messed up. Cause I can't think of words that rhyme with messed up. I'ma stay dressed up. Bless up. DJ Khaled. I'm valid. Valid. I meant to say the other word, but I'm still going. Going. Hey. What's up, y'all? All right, I'm gonna tell y'all the story of the worst cookout. This had to be like 5, 6 years ago, maybe. Um, was it 5, 6? No. It can't be that long. Probably 3 or 4. I really don't remember what year it was, but I went with my stepsister and my stepdad. We went with them, and it was all the way down in Lebanon somewhere. If you like live around that Philadelphia, New Jersey, you know where Lebanon is. So anyway, so we pulled up to the place, right? I looked out the window and they had this big blow up water slide. It was like big blue water slide and it was huge. I was like, all right, this is gonna be cool. I saw it. I was like, all right, this might be cool. I saw a pool. I was like, okay, this might be fun. So I walked in there, right? We all walked in there. Everyone saying hi, how you doing, all that stuff. And then we were sitting down in these like those white like porch chairs. We sitting on those chairs like they could break easily. We were sitting and I was like, hey mom, what's up with that food though? And she was like, you need to go and get it. The food's up there. So you and Kiana, that's my stepsister. You go and go get the food. So we proceeded to go get the food. The thing is, they had a water ice thing right next to where the food is. That you walk past, and there was like a thing. There's like a big tub of water ice, and people were like scooping the water ice, putting it in a cup, and the food was down there. So as we walk past the water ice, we see a dude was like helping the little kids, and one of the little kids sneezes in the water ice. I said, God bless you. He said, thank you. And the man watched me, saw the kid sneeze in the water ice, looked me dead in my face, looked back at the water ice, got the scooper, and put it in the next kid's water ice. Like he put it in the next kid's cup. The kid who sneezed already walked away. He already had his water ice. He got a water ice, sneezed, and then left. He was like, I'm out after I sneeze. The other kid was behind him. He didn't realize that his back was turned, so he turned around. Now he got sneeze water ice. And I was like, what the? And my stepsister saw it too, and we were both looking at it. We were like, okay, just gonna ignore it. We're not getting water ice. So I think she went back to her dad. I can't remember where she was, but I went towards the food guy. I was like, I'm hungry. And there was everyone taking a long time. There was a bunch of people like right in front of the meat. So I'm sitting there, I got my plate, I'm sitting there waiting. And then this dude comes by and I wanted to get a hot dog. There were 5 hot dogs left in the tray. There was like these big ones too. Like the regular hot dogs. This man comes by with the plate, looks at me, sees me behind him, sees me, sees him, sees me, gets each of the hot dogs, puts them on his plate, looks back at me. I'm sitting here looking with the you ain't gonna do nothing face like. So I'm like, okay, everything's fine. Okay, everything's fine. Let me just see if I can find some hamburgers, some chicken or something. So I proceed to walk over to the next tray of food. The food is starting to get so like the food has been under this. It was like under this light, but there were so many bugs and stuff under it. I didn't really want to go get it. I was like, you know what? I'm not even hungry like that. So I went, cause I saw those bugs down there. I was like, I'm not even all that hungry. I saw a freaking praying mantis on the hot dog. I was like, no. So we after I see the praying mantis, praying on the hot dog. I was like, on the hamburger. I was like, you know what? Let me just go back to my seat. Maybe I can find some chips or something. So I go back to my seat, and my mom was like, "Where'd the food go?" I'm like, "You know what? I'm not even that hungry. I'm about to go get some chips, like, because the food situation isn't really popping over there. So I'm about to just." So eventually, I'm sitting there. I had an iPod Touch back then. I'm sitting there playing whatever, and I got bored, and my sister was bored too. And she was like, and then they started blowing up a moon bounce. When I tell you how happy I got, I was like, moon bounce! I love moon bounces. I don't know why I like moon bounces so much, but so we wait until the moon bounces all blown up when you walk over there, right? So we in there jumping around, boom, 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 boom. That's the sound. That's the sound of us like jumping around on the moon bounce. So we were sitting there we were jumping around the moon bounce and everything, and I hear a sound. I hear like screeching or something. It sounded like weird. It sounded so weird. And my little sister came in. So I was in there with my stepsister. My little sister came in, and I kept hearing the squeaking. I looked at her, and this time she was real short. You know, she was real young, real short. She's taller now, but she was real short back then. I guess she had probably be like 4 or 5, I guess. So we chilling, boom, bouncing, and I keep on hearing this sound, and then I stop bouncing. In the moon bounce, if you stop, if you get hurt something, people are gonna keep jumping. I stop and I hear crying or something. I turn around. My sister is like in the crevice of the moon bounce. Like you see the wall of the moon bounce. There's like a basketball thing there, and there's the wall, and she's like in between like the crevice of the moon bounce. So I bounce over there. I'm like, yeah. So I proceed to try to pick her up. Some dude bumps into me and I fall down, and then my sister goes deeper in the crevice. So I pop back up, and this little boy sees my sister in the crevice and proceeds to bounce on the crevice. I'm like, what the? He's not bouncing on her. He's just bouncing on the crevice, like shaking her and stuff. So I walk over to him, and like in the heat of the moment, I just pushed him. Cause like it looked like he was jumping on my sister. So I pushed him down. I picked my sister up. I was like, come on. And I realized the moon bounce was falling. Like it was like starting to deflate while we were in this. Everyone started screaming and stuff. My stepsister dipped. I grabbed my sister and I pull her out. As I try to roll out, and then I'm like, hold on, no. So I go back in, push her out, and then go out. After I get her out. So after that, we just all sitting by the moon bounce watching it deflate. We just sitting there like, I almost died just then. I look at myself, I just saved your life. I just saved, and I was looking for that little boy that was jumping on him so I could choke slam him, but he was like 9, so. Thing is, he was like my age, but I was taller than him, so I didn't know how old he was. Whatever. Alright, so we were sitting there, contemplating life after my sister like could have died, So we're sitting there and I see the water slide. And I was like, remember the water slide that we first got there, the big blue? That's what I saw. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna slide down that water slide. And it was huge, okay? This thing was huge. So we went down there, me and my stepsister and my sister. I was hesitant to let her go because I was like, I don't want her to like try like almost die again. But I was like, you know what? She just come on. I'll see how it is first, and if it's like too rough, I'll just tell her to get off. So we get to the water slide. And when I tell you, you had to climb up this ladder, right? You had to climb like this plastic ladder. It was so weird. I never seen it before. It was like a plastic ladder. There were so many people. Once you get to the top, they were just sitting there laughing and talking and stuff. Like just you couldn't even go down the slide. They were just sitting there bouncing on the entrance of the slide. Like you couldn't even get to the slide. They were just blocking it. And so I'm like, okay. And eventually I get my way through. And I'm like, okay, I'm about to slide down. I'm about to do this. I hear that sound again. This slide is about to deflate. Now when I tell you how high we were in the air, I mean, like we were high up. Like if this, like the wind pushed us down, we were all gonna break some bones. That's how high the slide was. So I'm up there and I'm like, okay, what do I do now? I hear the thing. I was like, it's deflating. I'm gonna try to slide down. Cause I'm like, I'm not going that back. I'm not gonna turn back and try to go through them again. I'm just slide down. So I slid down. there were 2 kids at the, have you been in a slide when you go all the way down and then you go to the water and it's like in this flatness, you go shh. That's where I was at. 2 people were just sitting there and they were like talking. 2 kids. And I'm like, what the heck? And they were like in the way of I was going. So either way, I'm gonna plow into them. So I'm going off fast and I slam into them. They fall off and they start crying and stuff. I'm like, I'm sorry, I was going 60 miles per hour down the slide. And you sitting there talking about wrestling. Like, if you don't get out the way, like, why would you sit right there? Like, and I was waiting for one of the parents to yell at me so I could say, I was going fast. Like, what do you want me to do? Stop? Like, I can't. So I was like, okay. I get off the slide. My stepsister and my sister run around after it, and they watch as the big slide just slowly goes down, and we're like, okay, now what? My sister says, the pool, let's go to the pool. All right, let's go to the pool. We were in the pool for at least 5 minutes. Of course, some kid didn't go by the rules when you're not supposed to eat for like a half hour before you go in the pool. This man did a cannonball, right? And I saw when he went down, it didn't look good. Like, he hit the water and his mouth was open. All this water went in his mouth. I was like, ooh, I was like, he was like, oh. I was like, that doesn't look good. I figured it was gonna happen, but I was like, it's probably not. Okay. Floating. He throws up. The thing is, he threw up. It was like in half the pool. It wasn't in the side where I was at. So as soon as I saw it come out of his mouth, before we hit the water, as soon as it came out of his mouth, I launched myself out of the water. I grabbed my sister, and my stepsister gets out, and like, we just sat there and watched him throw up until it filled up the pool, and then they drained the pool. So, in this span of a day, I saw German-infested water ice, bugging. We couldn't get any food because there were too much bugs on it. Both the water slide and the moon bounce deflated, and my sister almost died. And someone threw up in the pool. And my iPod was on low battery. That wasn't the least of my problems. My iPod was on low battery. So we sitting there for like, they drained the pool. We're sitting there. I'm sitting there like, why did I come here? I had a perfectly good PS3 at home. Why did I come here? And it's hot. So I'm like, let me go to the bathroom. So I go to the bathroom. I go in the house. And there's this lady who's like sitting outside the bathroom on the phone. She's like sitting on the door on the phone. She opens the door, looks, there's no one in the bathroom, closes the door, and puts the phone back on her ear and starts talking again. And I'm like, excuse me, I get to the bathroom. And she looks at me, goes this, and then says on the phone, I'm like, all you gotta do is move out the way. And I'm like, hold on, maybe she's like waiting till she gets done the phone call so she can get out so then she'll go to the bathroom. So I like back off, I move back a little bit. This another lady walks past me. She talks to the lady. The lady with the phone moves out the way and lets her go in the bathroom. And this wasn't no ladies or men. This was a house that I went into. She's went in the bathroom, and I'm sitting there like. Left. I just left. There was nothing else for me to do. I just left. I was so hurt. I was like, I can't even go to the bathroom. I can't even take the number one. I can't even do the number one. All I wanted was the number one. So now I'm mad. So you know what? I go back to my seat, right? And I'm like, I put my headphones in. And I'm like, I want to leave right now. It gets dark, and eventually we leave. And we're just. When I tell you this was the most silent car ride home. My mom didn't like the cookout. My stepdad didn't like it. My stepsister didn't like it. My sister darn sure didn't like it because she couldn't get any water. She couldn't get in the pool. She almost died. And I'm sitting there in the back. I'm just like, and then like we go get food and like none of us ate. I can't go to cookouts anymore. If you got a cookout at your house like this summer, Like, can you like send me like a report? Like, this is ready to go. Like, there ain't gonna be no bugs. Well, I can't really say bugs because it's outside, but when I tell you there were bugs all over the food, bro, like, that makes me cringe just thinking about how much bugs were in that food. It wasn't like the little occasional fly. It was freaking 3 bees and a damn tarantula mating on the hamburgers. Like, if you like the video, leave a like. If you ever been to like a really bad cookout, tell me about it in the comments. Maybe we can relate. You know, if you dislike the video, leave a dislike. I haven't thought about that cookout in a while, and I'm just getting flashbacks. That's wow. I'm not playing. If y'all got some good cookouts, tell me about it, cause like I'm trying to go. I think that might be it. Hope y'all having a good summer so far. I think this is my sister's last day of school. She goes to public school, so I think this is her last day. I hope y'all like out of school now. Do all your summer work if you got it. I ain't got none, so do all your summer work. I post vids every day. Thank you guys for watching. My name's Lafayette, and I'll see y'all next time. I'm too cool with the bars now. About to blast off to Mars now. The beat is called Doobly Doo. My skin brown, call me Scooby Doo. I want the snacks, Scooby Who? I ain't talking to you. It's sunny outside. I'm about to take a ride in my 305. I'm talking Miami, no applying Miami, Miami. Don't know what runs in Miami. Going insane on the freestyle. Want my release style, not you, me style. I can't do this the right way. I like running my bars down, that's my way. This is so corny. Something that rhymes with corny, but this is not boring. I hope not. If you like the freestyle, put a like on that drop. I don't know what I meant to do at that time. This is my rhyme. Shake your shoulders. Shake it. Shake your shoulders. Shake your shoulders.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.